Hello folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. This is just an update video. The last few days I've been quiet because let me see. Wednesday we got paid. Okay, so Monday we got the van. Tuesday was a quiet day. Last Monday last week, got the van. Tuesday was a quiet day at home. Oh, there, just adjust the tripod. Wednesday was payday. What did we do Wednesday? I can't remember what we did on Wednesday. But Thursday, Wednesday we went to my dad's, that's right. Wednesday we went to my dad's, and why did we go to his place? Oh, he needed the ladder back. So we took the ladder back to him. And we were gonna go back on Thursday, but we went after we went shopping. So Thursday we went to the town next door, did our shopping, did most of our shopping, and then came home because it was a hot day. So we came home, put our groceries away, and then we were gonna go over to my dad's, but we were both too hot and tired, and so we stayed home. And then Friday was a recovery day because Thursday we also did a propane, and I went and right after I put the propane away, I banged the top of my head. It's in the hairline, but I did scrape the top of my head in the doorway leading out of the storage. So my head was really sore all day Friday. I was sore and tired all day Friday, so rested all day Friday. And then Saturday we went and on Thursday, before we went out to the town next door, we emptied the van. Right? I'm trying to remember here. Yeah, I think we did, yeah. Did we? Yeah, I think we did do that on Thursday, yeah. We got rid of all the recycling. Then we went to the town next door. That's right, I'm remembering now. I visualize it in my head, the steps, the things that we did. Yeah, so Thursday we emptied the recycling from the van. We still have to stop at the thrift store and drop some stuff off. We've got more stuff to take to we've got more recycling that we got to deal with and stuff for the thrift store. But yeah, Friday was a relaxing day. And then Saturday we had all of the laundry in the van. I think I did that Friday night. I think I loaded all the laundry from the car into the van on Friday night. And then Saturday we went over to my dad's and started doing laundry. Started doing laundry. Took like one or two bags at a time into the house, so it wasn't so overwhelming. Just a sec, I need my coffee. I love this coffee mug. I wish it had a handle, and I wish it had a lid. I threw out the lid because it was broken, but this was from Temu. I don't remember. It was in one of my unboxings, Temu unboxings videos that I did. Yeah. I love my coffee. I missed my coffee. My dad stopped drinking coffee because it gives him indigestion and heartburn and stuff like that now. But yeah, we spent Saturday at my dad's and Sunday. We stayed overnight Saturday night and Sunday night. spent the majority of the time doing laundry. And oh my goodness, we were both able to have nice long hot shower. Because as you know, we don't have a big hot water tank here, so our showers have to be very, very quick, very short, which sucks. But I was smart. I packed stuff to do for while we were there. Now, give me a moment and I'll show you. So I took my Crazy Birds and I did 2 of them while we were there. I did these 2. Aren't they so cute? Don't ask me why there's a single dot right there, but that's, yeah. Anyways, sorry about zooming in on you like that. I worked on this one last night. Isn't he cute? Yep. And I only have 2 left. Two. These 2. So I'm gonna do these ones up today, most likely. But I also, let me uncover it first. I also took Bookie Dragon. I took my Bookie Dragon. So as you can see, oh my goodness, look at that. The head is almost completely finished. Yeah, I just have a couple of stitches in the eye area here. Isn't that so pretty? Yeah. Yeah, I've been working on this as well. So, before starting this video, I checked my YouTube studio. I have 300 subs again. So, yeah, we yesterday we washed our last load of laundry. So yeah, yesterday was just bedding. We had a comforter in the let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, the last 4 loads in the wash and 3 in the dryer were bedding. 2 comforters, a bedspread, this blanket of mine, which is my Sugar Skull, and a bed sheet. So my Sugar Skull and the bed sheet were the last 2 items in the wash, and so we just brought those home. We bagged them took them out of the wash machine, bagged them, brought them home, and I hung them outside to dry. And then I brought the blanket in. I brought my Sugar Skull in for my bed for last night. And yeah, oh yes, something else. On Thursday when we were in the town next door, I had to stop at IRS, and I had to pick up a new CPAP machine because the doctor at the sleep clinic was talking to me about my sleep apnea and the possibility of narcolepsy. Well, if I do suffer from narcolepsy, and I'm not using a CPAP machine, I could lose my driver's license. Yeah, so I'm on the CPAP again, and hopefully it can rule out by using it can help rule out narcolepsy, because I really do not want to lose my driver's license. I need that freedom. If I were to lose my driver's license, I don't know what I would do. I really don't know what I would do, because Wolfie will not, I don't think she's gonna want to get her driver's license. She had her learners at one point, but her anxiety makes it really difficult for her to drive. Yeah, unfortunately. So I don't think she's ever gonna get her driver's license. She might someday, but yeah, I can't count on that. And I can't rely on my dad, because he's got his own life to live. He's got his own things that he's doing, and he doesn't want to be he doesn't want to be spending the last few years of his life chauffeuring me around. So I need my driver's license. Yeah, I do. Oh, and progress with my van. So my mechanic, he replaced the power steering pump and the alternator, and he also replaced a fuel injector, and so it's working. So it survived. It's still running. It's still doing its thing. If I'm parked for long periods of time, anything longer than like half an hour, I guess, I turn the battery off. I love the key fob, so I could do that. And I just have to remember to turn the battery back on, wait a few seconds before I try to start it. Because if I try to start it right away, it stalls. It stalls out. It doesn't start properly. So one step at a time, one day at a time. Oh God, yeah. Also on Thursday, Wolfie got a new phone because of the issues with her phone. Coffee. It's on my cup. I need some coffee. So yeah, we went and we got Wolfie a new phone because her old phone, which she is still using, of course, for now, it's having issues with charging, and yeah, so she got a new phone charge cord, but she got a new phone. Oh yeah. Well, let's see. Her new phone apparently it's a Samsung S25 Ultra, which apparently is the top of the line that you can get. It's a $2,000 phone. Yeah, but with the phone plan, we get $1,000 off on the total purchase price. But we still there's still we had to make a down payment on it, and then there was the charges for activation or something, and then she also got she got a screen protector. We bought her a screen protector and a case, and we got my new phone. We got a new case for my phone. So basically, we spent half of our food budget. Yes, we spent half our food budget on her phone and accessories for both phones. Yeah, so. But we got everything we needed from Walmart for groceries. Yeah, but we don't have the money for anything that we need from the dollar store. So we're gonna have to get another loan from Bree. I've mentioned Bree before. They're just an online loan company. Bree Technologies. They're an awesome company because you can get a loan up to $500. My first loan that I got from them was like $35. So they start you off small and then gradually build you up, help you with larger and larger amounts if you need them. Thankfully, at the time that I started using Bree, I only needed like a small amount here and a small amount there, and the interest rate is pretty good too. Like my last loan was $180, and then they charge you a little bit if you like want the money like right away. Whereas they don't charge you extra if you're willing to wait like a few business days. So basically, with that interest, all of that stuff, it was $214. Yeah. So yeah, it was just over 20. It was almost $25 interest and service charges and stuff. But it's still with it. It's just, it may seem like a lot, but for me right now, I can afford it because it's not like a huge, massive loan. But yeah, because of buying her that phone, I'm gonna have to get another loan from Bree in order to get what we need from the dollar store for groceries. Because at the dollar store, that's where we get our bread, and I get my bagels from there as well. And we get certain canned goods, Manwich and chili, and let me think. Oh my goodness, dish soap, coffee filters. Yeah, off the top of my head, those are the most important things that we need to get from the dollar store. But I'm gonna wait. I will apply for a loan before a few days before we are actually gonna need the money. That way I don't have to pay extra for the rush on it. Coffee. Yeah, because we are gonna need milk and more water. So I'm gonna wait until we need milk, and we need to. Well, the jug that's in the water dispenser right now is less than half. So, but that's because Wolfie filled up her water bottle last night. She's got a massive water bottle. I kid you not. That thing is like huge. It's this big. But she never fills it full. She never fills it full. She fills it like half to 3/4. Yeah. So anyways, I know I'm just jabbering on, but yeah, that's what I do. Oh, yes. This pink blanket. Oh, you can definitely see on camera. Right here is where it's like, to me, it's noticeable. Right here is where it changes from one skein to the other. So yes, I'm on the second skein of yarn. But like, oh my goodness, it's huge. It's gonna be a nice size. Nice decent size when it's done. I'm hoping it'll be long enough. We will see when it's done. But I've been thinking about this, and what I'm gonna do when I'm done knitting this is I'm gonna crochet a border on it. Yeah, I'm gonna crochet a border on it, which will lengthen it and I guess reinforce the sides. But I'm gonna make do like a single crochet along the sides, and at the top and at the bottom I'm gonna do like a double or treble crochet. If you know crochet, you'll understand. Double, treble is triple, obviously. But yeah, gonna make this look nicer. And I should okay, some of you are probably wondering okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so my craft club. Yes, I've mentioned it in a few videos, a few previous videos. God, I love this pillow. Dollar store. I love this pillow. I sleep hugging this pillow. I do. I sleep hugging this pillow. This one I also got from the dollar store. This one I originally got for when I'm driving, for it to be behind my back. But I love this pillow. I do. I hugged this thing. I took this with us when we went and stayed at my dad's. I ended up sleeping in the guest room, in the spare room. And that was, anyways, so yes, I've already opened this box, but I am a little, so these are actually mystery boxes that they send out every month if you have if you pay the subscription fee of $83 for this little box. But this box gives you 5. This is their August box. And Dear Crafter, this is your August box of crafting goodness. This month's in August box, Build Your Own Garden That Never Fades. That is the DIY Bloom Bricks kit. Yeah, yellow bloom bricks. So these are like the mini bricks. I've wanted to try this. Light up your nights with handmade beauty. DIY Lotus light table lamp kit. This is heavy. This is heavy. But look at that. This is so pretty. I can't wait to work on these, and I will work on them in my in videos, I guess. Okay, catch the light and let it dance. This light catcher kit. It's a crystal lotus light catcher. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Yeah. Craft elegance with your own hands. This DIY purse kit. It's an elegant coin purse. Looks like it's like a faux leather or whatever. And it's got deer's head on it. So basically, there's a sewing needle. You gotta stitch all the pieces together, basically. But and then the last one, dive into creativity with this DIY SeaWorld resin quartz kit. And it's got a picture. It's a picture frame, right? And then in the picture frame, but you have to buy the resin separate. It does not come with resin, but it does come with everything else. So you got your green, you got your quartz or whatever. It's got seashells, and I'm guessing the turtles are in here. But yeah, so you have to buy your the resin yourself. This was the only one that I was disappointed in, that you have to buy the resin, because I don't know how much, where, when, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure in the instructions that come with it, it'll explain it to you how much. But in the meantime, those are the 5 crafts that came in this box, and I am actually looking forward to doing some of these crafts. Maybe I'll do, I don't know, maybe I'll do a live stream where I'm working on these crafts, or yeah, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just do a video where I'm working on one of them. And because remember, I also have the crafts that are from the July box that's over here. So, bottoms up. Oh my goodness, I missed the coffee. Because, yeah, my bonus mom, she's still away. She's getting back on Friday. And so, oh, also on Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yes, also on Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday. My dad went out and he ended up picking a bunch of currants, black currants or whatever, from their garden. And he came back in and I think it's one of those, it's a green rectangular shaped bucket that I think is like Miracle-Gro bucket. But they have a few of these. This thing was full of these little tiny berries that are about like this big around. And he's like, they need to be cleaned. They need to be, like, all of the stems, they need to be cleaned so that they can be dried and bagged and frozen, so that when my bonus mom comes home, she can make jam with them or jelly or whatever. So I'm like, sure, not a problem. I'll do it. Dumped them all into the sink. Pour water in there. There's 3 earwigs. Out of all of the bugs that had to be earwigs, I have a thing about earwigs. I can't stand them. They just, all my life, they just freak me right out. But anyways, I got to work cleaning them, picking the stems off and whatnot, and putting them back into the bucket. I stood there in front of that sink for I don't know how long, but I got through half of the bucket. It's a lot of berries because they're little tiny berries and it's a decent sized bucket. And then I took a whole bunch and I put them into a bowl and I set it on the island, and I got two other bowls, one for garbage and one for the clean berries, and parked Wolfie at the island. Said, here, this is what you do. Let me know when the bowl of clean berries is full and I'll dump it into the bucket. And, excuse me. And then eventually my dad came over and he ended up helping as well. I got half of the bucket done myself, standing in front of the sink. Stupid thing for me to be doing, standing for that long in one place. I cannot do that. It's not good for my back. It's not good for my body. But I had a footstool and I was alternating. I'd have one foot elevated on the footstool, and then I'd switch. Yeah, I'd have a toe go numb, and then I'd switch until I had a toe go numb, and then I'd switch back. And I went to bed early. I went and I laid down early and passed out, and I was so sore. I felt like my whole body was swollen and sore and stiff, and yeah, but that was later, like not long after dinner, that I went to bed and laid down, because right after they both finished with their berries, we spread them out on a towel, a bit at a time on a towel, tried to dry them as much as we could, and then dumped them into a freezer bag. We filled 3 freezer bags, not totally full, but full enough. And then my dad, he went and he put them in the deep freeze, and I tidied up all the crap after he did that. And then by that time it was pretty much dinner time, and it's like, well, what should we have for dinner? And he's got these cucumbers. He's like, yeah, let's have cucumber sandwiches. Well, the cucumbers are questionable, and there was only enough bread for like one sandwich pretty much. So he ended up pulling out some jalapeno cheese bagels. He really likes jalapeno cheese these days. And burger patties, and it was perfect amount. 4 bagels, 4 patties. So I fried up 3 of the patties. I sliced 3 of the bagels in half. And we each had a burger in a bagel. And he opened up a can of beans, and we also had the last little bit of the macaroni salad that he had. Oh, and also, when we went to Walmart, we bought a watermelon. A nice little watermelon, not too big, but we took that, a nice whole watermelon, we took that with us to my dad's, and then we shared that with him also on Sunday. While the two of them were working on cleaning their berries, I cut the watermelon in half, covered that half with saran wrap, put it in the fridge. Then the other half, I cut that in half, and a quarter I wrapped that and put that in the fridge for my dad. And the rest, I sliced that up for the 3 of us to eat. And I brought the half watermelon back, so we'll probably have that later today. Oh goodness. Also yesterday, just before we left to come home, after we had Wolfie had loaded all of the laundry into the van, my dad was out there using his riding lawnmower, and he's like, well, before you guys go, can you help me with the tomatoes? It's like, yeah, sure, not a problem. So we went over to the garden, and he picked the tomatoes, handed them to her, and then she handed them to me on the outside of the fence. And he kept the biggest tomato. I also gave him like 4 of the small ones, because they've got one plant that gives them decent sized tomatoes, and the other plant gives them like the little tomatoes. But we brought most of the tomatoes home, and they're all eaten up. Because I love tomatoes. Wolfie doesn't like them. It's the texture. She doesn't like eating them. Yeah, which was fine. But my dad also pulled out 3 red onions, and I actually gave those 3 red onions to our neighbors in number 6. They're really nice and sweet people. I wish I had actually introduced myself to them sooner, but I'm pretty antisocial, yeah. But they were outside yesterday. Apparently, one campsite, they have a new camper in it, and it's an Airbnb. I believe it's $300 a night, but it's a really nice camper. So the caretaker, landlord, was over. And the 3 of them were getting it all set up for Airbnb, yeah. And so I went over and I gave them the red onions, and they're like, "Oh, thank you." They're yeah, yeah, really nice, sweet people. Yeah, and I got some housework done last night, and so we've got some. And Wolfie also brought in a bag of laundry that I folded, and she put half the stuff away, and we got the other half to put away, and then I'll get her to bring in another bag, or I'll bring in another bag, or yeah, we got recycling to take out to the van, and garbage to take out to the dumpster, and some more cleaning to do later after it cools down, because it's like 30+ degrees all week Celsius, which is too hot for either of us. Like, that girl, she overheats faster than I do. And my dad, like, they do have the air conditioner on in their place, but it's set to 78 Fahrenheit, whatever that is in Celsius. I don't know why he has it set for Fahrenheit, because Canadians don't use Fahrenheit. We use Celsius. But it is what it is. It's just barely tolerable. It's like just barely. I had my hand fan with me, and I had to use it a few times. Yeah, but it's a nice place to get away to. It's a beautiful place. Their place. One of these days, I keep saying it. I know. I'm sorry. One of these days, I will do some video footage of their place because it is beautiful. It is beautiful. They took a $5,000 piece of crap trailer and turned it into a $400,000 home. Beautiful. And then the land, the yard, it's fully fenced in. It's got a nice little garden in the backyard. There's some small trees and whatnot interspersed around in the yard. And there's flowers along the side and in the front and in the back, and it's beautiful. And it's the majority of the work was done by the two of them in their 70s. They're in their late 70s now. I think she's either 79 or 80, and he is 77. So yeah, I think she's 80 now. Yeah, she's either 79 or 80, and he's 77. And they've lived in the place like 5 years, 6 years, something like that. Not very long, but yeah. And then they got that piece of crap motorhome that keeps it seems like they take it out once. They took it out once this year and it broke down. My dad's like, and thankfully at the time I had the truck. And my dad calls me up and he's like, yeah, you gotta come get us. Oh, okay. I hopped in the truck and away I went. When I got there, my bonus mom was surprised at how quickly I had gotten there. It's like, well, why not? I'm not gonna leave them stuck. Yeah. But yeah, the RV broke down. Thankfully they always go to the same two places when they go camping. It's if not one, then the other. And then last year, same thing. The RV broke down. And they actually were my bonus, my dad, like, yeah, they were broken down. The RV had broken down, and they were basically parked on the side of the road, and like downtown in my hometown, because both campsites are not that far from my hometown, and that's only like an hour, just over an hour drive from here, hour and a half, which, yeah, about just over an hour. But I don't like going out that way. I do have lots of good memories of that town, but a lot of bad memories too. I did some pretty bad things in that town. But I can be honest, I've never spent time in jail. I was arrested, but that's a different story. But I've never done time in jail. So I've never been to prison, never done time in jail. Never killed anybody. Never unalived anybody. I've thought about it, certain people, but when you get right down to it, it's like the repercussions and the I'm fine with seeing viscera, gross stuff on camera, but in real life, yeah, no. I've never broken a bone. Yeah, never broken a bone. But yes, I'm still rambling. Yeah, the only difference between this video and any other video that I do is this video I'm not really doing anything physically except talking and enjoying my coffee because I haven't been awake for very long. It is, what day is it today? It is Tuesday, September 2nd. I hope everybody had a happy Labor Day. Labor Day. Happy Labor Day yesterday. I don't know about the rest of Canada, but in this province, all the school kids are going back to school this week. Yep, this week. Let's see what else. I am looking forward to a lot of things. Actually, I'm looking forward to a lot of things, and hoping that I am looking forward to cracking open these boxes and working on these new crafts. But I'm gonna wait a while because I'm obviously in the middle of, let's see, three diamond paintings plus my crazy birds, knitting a blanket. I got 2 cross stitches on the go. Here's the mask for my CPAP. Excuse me. It's got little tiny holes all across here. That's for the air, because it's just, the machine, all it does is it just forces air to my nose. So I have a constant stream of air, oxygen, going to my nose because I sleep with my mouth closed. And so it's a constant stream. So so these little tiny holes is where the excess comes out of, right? And also when I breathe out through my nose, also, right? Yeah. But it's that air that bothers my skin. But now I sleep, lately I've been sleeping with one of my little hand fans. My black one seems to have disappeared. It'll turn up. Anyways, one of my little hand fans, I have one of these blowing at me at night. So that's air touching my skin. Yeah, the air touching my skin tends to irritate me. Like, I hate having super sensitive skin. Like, come on. Makes it difficult for me to sleep. And next to, like, forget trying to sleep cuddled up to somebody. I can't. It's hard for me to sleep if anything is touching me aside from a blanket, because of pressure, right? Pressure. It's just like this, the least amount of pressure. But anyways, I'm also working on the Smoking Rose, but this is all I've gotten done so far is this black. That's it. That's it. See? That's it. Yeah. Because I'm focused more on my, and there's my little dragon. I'm focused more on my bookie dragon. I want to get it finished. Yes. So, one step at a time, one day at a time, all that stuff, all that jazz. Now I'm just jabbering on to waste time, I guess. But, yeah. Ooh, I got an idea. Before I go, which craft do you think I should work on first from this kit? If I had to slightly, oh goodness, I'd actually like to take the crafts from that box and put them put them all into the same box, right? Yeah. So which crafts do you think I should work on first once I've got some free time? The bricks, like the Lego blocks, the table lamp, the coin pouch, the light catcher. I'm leaving the resin one for last. That one, because I got to get the resin for it, right? And then, oh goodness, okay. Put that somewhere safe. This box is not very heavy. This box is pretty light because there's the twinkle heart, the macrame keychain, and the crochet fox. Ooh, I should do the crochet fox. Crochet the fox and then send it to Megan Fox. There's an idea. She would love it. Oh, she would love it. Megan Fox, the investigative journalist, not the actress. Yeah. So, let me know in the comments below which craft you think I should do first. I think it'll be like a side project once I'm done my dragon, my crazy birds. Once I'm done my crazy birds, I'll do a video. But you have to let me know in the comments below. Which means anybody who has actually watched this video all the way through will know what's going on. This is okay. What project should I do next once I'm done the crazy birds? Which of these projects? Okay. There's the fox, there's the keychain, which is a flamingo, there's the twinkle lights, there's the light catcher, the blocks, the Lego blocks, the coin pouch, purse, or the table lamp. Table lamp. Yeah. So that's. Do I have to count? 4 and 7. So that's 7. So let me know in the comments below. And when I'm done my last 2 crazy birds, I'll do it. And if nobody comments, then I'll just do. I'll put them. I'll make a new spin the wheel. That's what I'll do. Yeah. You'll notice I do this a lot, and that's because I hate my teeth. I hate my teeth. I've never taken good care of my teeth my whole life. Hated it. So it's a habit, especially now when I'm like, my teeth. Biggest reason why I don't really like being on camera myself. Yeah. Anywho, love you guys. 300 subs. Let's see if we can get it over the 300 so that we can keep the 300 and gradually work up to 500, because once I hit 500 subs, then I can start doing memberships. And with memberships comes, hopefully, with memberships, that means I can start doing some extra stuff on my channel. Stuff that I really, really want to do. Okay, I'm gonna go because, yes, I'm just rambling. And, okay, of those 7, please let me know in the comments below. If there's no comments as to any of them, no suggestions, I'll just do the spin the wheel. I think I'll do the spin the wheel anyways, like, because then later on, yeah. Anyways, yeah. If you've been around long enough, you know I'm just a whole bundle of crazy. But until next time, see ya.